We looked at a scenario for how we thought both natural gas and hydrogen might be used in transportation over the next 20 years in California. We talked about the idea that natural gas might be a bridge to eventual use of hydrogen as a transportation fuel.
So in thinking about the transition to low carbon fuels, the infrastructure that has to be constructed is extremely expensive and will take a long time. So the question really at hand for policymakers is, how much infrastructure do we already have that could be repurposed to be used for lower carbon fuels than they're currently being used? So can we use anything from the oil and gas industry for fuel? Are there other systems that we can use?
So we looked at different possible applications. Hydrogen fuel cell cars like the Toyota Mirai and others that are Honda Clarity that are out now. We also looked at use of natural gas in things like trucks and buses. We already have a lot of that, but how that might grow. And use of liquefied natural gas, or LNG, for trucking. And we came up with some scenarios for the next 20 years just to give us an idea of how much we thought these future fuel markets might grow and how much infrastructure might be required to fuel them.
Could be more than a decade before we really have a major amount of freight trucks and municipal trucks that are using hydrogen. But in the immediate term, we can put renewable natural gas and lower the carbon footprint of those vehicles that are being run now on fossil natural gas. So the alignment of timing between the existing infrastructure we have today and our future need and availability to be able to use hydrogen is not 100% overlapping.
But overall, one thing we found was that if we look at a low-carbon future where hydrogen plays a large role, we think the natural gas system might play some kind of early role in this, but really we're going to be looking in the longer term at a major hydrogen infrastructure that will be needed to provide that clean fuel for zero-emission cars.